Here's probably the biggest thing that I see carbine shooters struggle with, and that's understanding that, hey, my optic is sitting at one point, however, my bore is actually lower. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this target here and give you a quick kind of visual demonstration. So if you guys can imagine for a minute, and you can see where I've got the barrel right there on the center of the target, but here's what you have to do. You have to understand that now my optic is actually above that barrel. So if I were to draw an imaginary line straight down, you would see that my red dot would be approximately right at the top of this circle. So again, just with that information in mind, just kind of throw that in the back, because what I'm gonna do is when I give you a live fire demo, I'm actually going to take my dot, place it on the center of the target, so that now what you can see is that hit's gonna be low. But for me as the shooter, what I can do is I can superimpose where to hold that dot in order to get those X-ring hits. So again, my pistol's already loaded up, so I'm good to go there. So I'm gonna go through my Warthog administrative load for my carbine. Again, I come up, make sure my optic is good, which it is. I come back, lock my bolt to the rear, secure my magazine, it's going in, bolt forward, come back on, conduct my Warthog check. I can see round in the chamber, let it go, forward assist, close my dust cover, and then, oh, by the way, I'm gonna bring that mag up into position number 1 for my rifle. So again, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fire, I'll be aiming above that 3-inch dot, which again is counterintuitive to what we're used to, but this is what we need to master when we're running the carbine. So again, I see where that hold point is. I'm gonna come up, I'm gonna hold the bolt. There's shot 1, there's shot 2. I need to come a little higher. All right guys, so what you can see is I was holding up here for my red dot and getting my hits. So again, if I take my rifle off, understand you can easily see now it becomes more visible where I need to place that red dot, where now it's actually above that dot. So again, this is where most shooters struggle because it doesn't make sense to aim off of the target. However, here's the thing you have to understand. Now, when I'm transitioning, if something happens with this rifle, I understand the point of aim, point of impact. A lot of times what will happen is now if somebody has to draw their handgun, especially if it has a red dot, now they start aiming above. You can easily see where this dot and barrel is sitting in relationship. They're gonna wind up missing their target. So again, it's understanding, hey, this has a different point of aim, point of impact, which is pretty much straight on, versus the carbine, because of that height difference with the barrel to the optic. This is the key part we need to understand. And you can see as far as the targets go, by aiming up here, using this as our reference, superimposing, we end up getting our hits right there on target. Make sure you guys are adding this to your live fire regimen. If it were me, I would sit there, do my transition drill just like I did, 2 with my carbine, 2 with my pistol, and ensuring that I'm getting my hits in that black dot and I'm not confusing the point of aim, point of impact with either platform.